Okay, so already recording. Hello, guys. Hello, Catalina. Welcome, welcome, Catalina. Hey, how was your day,
Hi.
Catalina?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Jose Gomez. Welcome. Sara Carrascal. Good to see you.
Hi.
Hey, Taylor, how are you feeling today, Sara?
Good. Working a lot.
Working. Okay, that sounds interesting, even though you have been working like a holy. Hey, Jenny. Welcome, Jenny, Vicky Torres, Miriam, Alexander, Rosalba. We got another one here. Hey, Joseph or Jose. How was your day?
I'm very tired
Tired? Working?
because
Okay.
working in house.
What kind of work do you do?
I work in the chemical engineering plant.
Okay. In what city?
What?
Where in Colombia do you work? In what city?
I am staying in Medellin.
Oh, in Medellin. Okay, sound good. I know just a little bit about Medellin, but anyway. So what kind of? No, I say what?
Where do you live?
Oh, I live in Quito, Choco. I live in Quito, Choco.
Okay.
No,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. Hey, Sarah, what kind of work do you do?
Spanish tutor.
Oh, tutor. Oh.
Yes. For foreign people. So yes, that is why I have to improve my English a lot.
Okay, so you teach Spanish to foreigners?
Yes.
Exactly for what country?
I have students from different countries like Italians, German people, American people, Russian people.
Russians.
Everyone.
Okay, so it means that you should study English, to study any of those languages in order to be more efficient in your job. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, you can hire me. You can give me opportunity to support you to, you know, to
Sure.
make some extra money.
Sure.
Okay. Hey, Maria Jose. Hey, how are you, Maria Jose?
I am good. And you? What about you?
I'm okay. It's a good word. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How was your day?
So good, but I'm staying in my house all the day.
All day. All the day long. Okay. Good, guys. So I would like to know from someone of you, how have you been feeling, or with the course? How have you been doing the course? That's the better word to say. Have you been having problems, or have you had any difficulties to make or to do the activities? Let me know, please, before we move on to the activities. Let me know if you have any questions, any doubts. Just say, tutor, instructor,
Yo
please.
tengo una duda, pero ¿puedo
Okay,
decirlo en español?
Catalina. Okay, no problem. You can use Spanish.
¿Cómo puedo hacer para ver las correcciones que tú nos haces en las actividades?
Exacto. Okay, tú dices, por lo general, debajo de las retroalimentaciones, yo, si por ejemplo la actividad es muy buena, pues yo solamente lo que hago es poner el descriptor de la rúbrica. Yo tomo la rúbrica y lo que hago es pegarla allí, porque tu trabajo está conforme a lo exigido, lo establecido en la guía de actividades. Si yo, por ejemplo, estoy leyendo un texto y noto que tiene muchos errores gramaticales u ortográficos, yo lo que hago es resaltar esas palabras en rojo, ¿sí? Y te digo, por favor, Catalina, procura revisar las palabras que están resaltadas en color rojo en el texto. Y si es el caso, yo lo que hago es agregarte unas palabras, pero te resalto las mismas en color verde. Catalina, procura agregar las palabras que están resaltadas en color verde para que le den un toque más coherente o sí, a tu texto. Entonces, allí tú puedes mirar todo eso.
Gracias.
Listo. ¿Quién más tiene preguntas? Sara, ¿tienes preguntas?
Sometimes I don't know where can I find the forums or these kind of things or the blogs.
Okay.
I don't know if I see where you update the forums because I'm not sure at what time I have to do these activities.
Okay, no problem. So my only recommendation for you, Sarah, is to check out the schedule. When you check out the schedule, you will realize, or you will find the dates, the activities, and the ending date in which you have to submit every activity or every evidence. So you need to check out the schedule. It's like your GPS. So
Yes, but for example, I already did the forum from the first evidence, but I just saw the forum about the of my favorite movies,
movie,
like
yes.
that, and I didn't know that I have to do this. So
Okay, even though today, I mean, I spent like more than 6 hours grading the most relevant evidence that you have been submitting. I only need to grade maybe tomorrow morning. Let's say is the blog, one of the courses. I don't remember la ficha que termina en 60 is the ficha. But I need to grade that blog tomorrow morning, maybe. You need to check out the feedbacks that I'm already gave to every one of your evidences. Go and check that out, all right? Check them out in order to know what kind of recommendation that I'm already gave to you.
thank you.
More questions. Voy a apagar la cámara para poner la calidad de internet. More questions? Okay, guys, for today we got 2 special topics. The first one is that I'm going to explain to you all about learning activity 2. And in the second topic, we are going to practice modal verbs. The modal verbs that you have been working in this learning activity 1. ¿Sí? Entonces, primeramente vamos a mirar qué es lo que compete la actividad número 2. Luego practicamos los verbos modales que ustedes han estado trabajando hasta el momento. ¿Sí? Vamos como a reforzar un poquito todos esos verbos modales. Para ello, entonces voy a proceder a compartir mi pantalla. I'm going to share my screen. Please, just, I would like that you confirm when you are looking at my screen. Done? Can you look that up? All right. Here you are. So let's move on or click on contenido del curso. As always, we have to click on projects. Let's move on or let's go down. Activity 2. Please, my formal and kind recommendation for you all guys is to study. Please try to study primarily the materials and support before you start developing the evidences. Please, you should do that if you would like to learn more English. All right. If you don't do so, please, I'm sorry, but you won't have the opportunity to go beyond boundaries. No serán pues capaces de traspasar las barreras. Entonces, recomendación es estudiar the materials and support. Let's click on these materials and support and identify what kind of activities, or more accurately, the contents of these materials and support. What should I do? That's a question. What should I do? Let's click on this version. You can work on the multimedia version, which is a good one. But if you would like to, you can download the, the materials and support in order to save it in your device or computer or laptop. I don't know. Just click on that. It will automatically open. And there you are. So look, the first topic has to do with modal verbs. Must, mustn't, should, and shouldn't. So in this occasion, they just focused on these 2 modal verbs, the positive and negative form. So in the second topic is semi-modal verb. We have have to, don't have to. The third one is environment, dogs and don'ts. This is kind of a crazy topic, but I'm going to try to explain that to you. And finally, we got the fourth topic, which is vocabulary relating to health, illnesses, and treatments. So, miren, these are the main four topics that these materials and support covers at all. So if you move down, you will find clearly the explanation of these topics. You can download the material and study by your own, just to make it more clear, you know. Can study that. Entonces, aquí usted tiene la temática. Lo importante es que descarguen el material, lo estudien, se familiaricen con esos verbos modales, los semimodales, ¿sí? Y que de alguna manera se van a familiarizar también con las enfermedades y el tratamiento. Yo digo, por ejemplo, me siento con dolor de cabeza. ¿Cómo se dice dolor de cabeza en inglés? ¿Cómo se dice tengo dolor de barriga? O me duele el estómago, me duele la espalda, tengo dolor en todo el cuerpo? ¿Cómo se dice eso en inglés? Entonces, aquí ustedes van a encontrar todo ese vocabulario. Entonces, por ello, les recomiendo que lo estudien, lo revisen cuidadosamente antes de dar inicio al desarrollo de las evidencias. ¿Sí? Porque aquí está todo. Y al final, usted tiene, por ejemplo, exercises, even though you have a test, in order to know if you actually learned all about the four topics covered in these materials and supports. So there you are. You know, practice one. There you have more practices. Remember that you have the opportunity to check out the responses that you can provide to or in every exercise of practice. Downloading the other document which have the responses. Okay, this is the answer sheet. That's the word, answer sheet. Se pueden descargar también la hoja de respuesta para comparar sus respuestas. ¿Listo? Muy bien. So once you have studied the materials and support, then you move on to the evidences. Esa palabra está mal escrita. Sí, esta palabra está mal escrita. ¿Y saben por qué está mal escrita? ¿Quién me dice? Hola, ¿me escuchan?
Ni idea.
¿Por qué está mal escrita esta palabra?
Como el plural.
¿En línea?
El plural,
¿En
muy bien. El plural. Entonces, no podemos decir nosotros evidencias, ¿sí? Agregándole esta ex. No podemos. Tiene que ser pisos, evidence, ¿sí? Es como una parte de evidencia, no se puede pluralizar. Entonces, como está en plural, está mal escrita. Son errores que se cometen y para que usted también lo vaya teniendo en cuenta. ¿Listo? Muy bien. Aquí tenemos las 4 evidencias que vamos a trabajar en esta unidad o actividad número 2. Tenemos expressing advice, interactive activity, medical prescription. Tenemos health solutions, taking care of planets. Entonces vamos a mirar la número 1. ¿De qué trata? Recuerden que ustedes deben descargar el archivo para en sí darse cuenta o conocer las instrucciones, ¿sí? Para ello vamos a dar clic aquí. Voy a dar de compartir para mostrarles nuevamente. Muy bien, vamos a abrirla. Muchos de ustedes ya completaron esa actividad, lo hicieron muy bien. Otros deben seguir trabajando porque todavía hay debilidad en el uso de los verbos modales. Pero otros sí lo hicieron muy bien. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Aquí estás. ¿Me confirman, por favor, si están viendo mi pantalla?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. So in here, or in this activity, you are going to express advice. How to do it? Simply, you will find some situation below. Give at least 4 suggestions to the person about each situation. Entonces, look, here you have a situation. I want to buy a car. What should I do? So you need to provide or to give 1, 2, 3, and 4 suggestions to this person in order to buy a car. What should that person do before buying the car? Say, for example, you should check out the color of the car you would like to buy. As an example, you can use your own one, but you need to complete the 4 lines by coming or bringing or writing down the corresponding expression. Do not forget to use should. Should is the main purpose of this evidence or activity. You should buy the car. You should do this. You should do that. You should do this. You should do that. So focus on what kind of suggestion you have to give to this person. ¿Listo? Before buying the car. So aquí deben primero identificar la situación. Entonces una vez la identifiquen, deben recomendarle a esta persona o darle consejos que realmente le ayuden a comprar el carro. No se olviden de hacer uso de este señor verbo modal. Should. ¿Listo? Acá tenemos a second situation, which is she wants to decorate her apartment. What should she do? We don't know. Entonces, ella quiere decorar su apartamento. What kind of suggestion or recommendation you should provide to that person, to that woman? Entonces, in order to come up with good recommendation, you need to continue using should, please. You should buy the, the drawers. You should buy the painting. You should do this. You should do that. Or she should, whatever. All right? So in here, you got another situation, which is, see, he has a cold. What shouldn't he do? In here, you are going to recommend the person or something or that person shouldn't do. She shouldn't drink hot water. She shouldn't go out at night or during the night. The person or he shouldn't, let's say, drink cold water. ¿Sí? Esas son recomendaciones que esa persona no debería hacer. La anterior era lo que debe hacer o debería hacer, y acá es lo contrario, contrary. And finally, you get a picture, right? Look at the picture, which is, you see a person riding a bicycle, you see 3 houses, you see that car, you look, a car, that's better. Is it, what should they do? They want to take care of their neighborhood. So this is the first situation. They want to take care of their neighborhood. What should they do? What shouldn't they do? What they should do? Then you need to write down the recommendations that you think are the best for them in order to take care about their neighborhood. For example, you can say you should buy, some cameras just to protect the neighborhood, even though you should hire a person or a guard that can, take care about the neighborhood while you are out of your house or the neighborhood, even though. So that's some basic recommendation that you should provide in every exercise. Questions so far? Sara, por ejemplo, la otra persona que me preguntó ahorita, por ejemplo, mira, yo lo que uso es el criterio de evaluación. Esos criterios de evaluación, si el trabajo del aprendiz está sujeto o es conforme a lo que se recomienda o se le exige en esta guía de actividades, yo lo que hago es ponerle esto. Usa los verbos modales, ¿por qué? Porque es lo que yo quiero que ustedes usen, los verbos modales, should y must. Y los semimodales, have to. Y si lo usan con la estructura gramatical y el vocabulario requerido, por supuesto que pues, no habrá ningún inconveniente. Pero si yo leyendo los ejercicios noto o evidencio errores ortográficos, gramaticales, los resalto en rojo para que esa persona sepa dónde se equivocó y realmente qué debería escribir. Preguntas sobre ese primer ejercicio, por favor. Questions. Questions? All right, here you are. Okay, Sarah, no. All right. So let's move on to the second exercise or evidence. In the second evidence, is an interactive activity. Do not forget to, if you, for example, click on start over this point, you need to complete the whole activity, because if you don't do so, the platform is going to grade you, or is going to provide you, let's say, a D, which is a bad grade. If you complete the whole activity correctly, you will receive in exchange an A, which is excellence. No se olviden de completar la actividad. De no hacerlo, la plataforma les va a poner una D, que no es muy buena. Por supuesto, es una mala nota, pero si ustedes la completan correctamente, la plataforma les va a poner una A, lo que significa que es un excelente. ¿Qué van a hacer en esa actividad? Interactions. You say, Mr. Brown doesn't feel very good today, so he decides to go to the doctor, but he doesn't remember some technical medical words. Help Mr. Brown to talk to the doctor by selecting the right words in each statement. So take into account that if you make a mistake 3 times, Mr. Brown will not get his prescription. What you're going to do, basically this. So he said, Mr. Brown, how do you feel? Mr. Brown, how do you feel? He said, we need to select the best word in order to give the corresponding response to the doctor. You say tired, ache, sharp, pain. What should we have to select here? What should be the right response, please? ¿Cuál sería la respuesta correcta? What should be the right answer or word?
Tired.
Okay, tired. You say tired. Okay. Let's select tired. Now click on verify. If the response is correct, it will automatically shows okay in green color. It's okay. Great. So let's move on to the second statement. Let's wait. Say, what do you have? Say, ache, dizzy, cough, symptoms. What should be the right answer here? Ache, dizzy, cough, symptoms.
Symptoms.
All right, let's check it out. Verify, and that's okay. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 try. So if you complete all those 7 tries correctly, of course, you will pass the activity. Otherwise, you will need to do the activity once again. That's basically all about this activity. Please try on it. Selecting the right word. I have a terrible stomachache, headache, painkiller, dog. What should be the right answer here?
Headache.
Headache?
Headache or stomachache.
Stomachache. Okay, we say headache. Let's verify. That's okay. I'm going to take it off because you already know what to do. Any question about this activity? No question. So let's move on. In this activity, health solutions, let's download the document, which is the activity guide. Let's open it. Yeah, de compartir. There you are. Listo. So now you can look that up. It's a evidence, health solutions. Look at the symptoms and write 3 things in the lines that a person should do and shouldn't do to get better. So remember, look at the symptoms and write 3 things in the lines that a person should do and shouldn't do to get better. It's a first situation. I have a cough and I don't feel well. It's a, I have a cough and I don't feel well. Está mirando la pantalla, ¿verdad? Are you looking at my screen? Once again.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
All right. It's a, if you have a cough, you have to. You need to recommend this to this person, something that he should do in order to get better. This is the word, to get better. Esto como mejorarse, to get better. Right? If you have a cough, you have to. You should drink hot water. You should, I don't know, go to the doctor. So that is up to you. Las recomendaciones dependen de cada uno de ustedes. Lo que ustedes, eso es muy subjetivo. Entonces lo que ustedes digan y que realmente se acomode o que llegue a esta persona a recuperarse, es okay. In here, you're going to write 3 things that person shouldn't do. You shouldn't drink cold water, for example. So that's something that will avoid the person to get better. You need to recommend to this person something that actually help him to get better. All right, in 10 minutes, this conference is going to get off. You need to get in with the same link, all right? It's with the same link. Everybody. Second situation, I feel very tired all the time. If you feel tired, you should, what should that person do? What should the person do? So you recommend 3 things that that person, should do in order to feel much better, because that person is feeling actually tired all the day or all the time. And for example, you should recommend a person like, hey, you should do more exercise. You should go out to have fun. You should drink
Swimming.
Yeah, you should go swimming. You should go, or you should drink a cup of wine, whatever. For example, here, something or 3 things that that person shouldn't do. You shouldn't stay at home for or to work a lot.
Don't stop work.
Yeah, you shouldn't, stay, let's say, or write something. The person is writing, hey, you shouldn't write it that much. Start writing that much. Third situation, I have a fever and a terrible headache. What the person should do? What should that person do? If you have a fever and headache, you should what? You should take a painkiller. You should go to the doctor.
You should all take aspirin.
An aspirin, yes. What about an ibuprofeno? I don't know. And you should recommend that person something that he shouldn't do, or that person shouldn't do. All right. You shouldn't, for example, drink alcohol.
Listen music.
Yeah, you shouldn't listen to music. Maybe. I think when you feel, you have a headache or fever, everything is like, you tend to hate everything. Tiendes a odiar todo. When you feel fever or you have a fever and a headache, for real. Nothing is important for you at that time. Nothing. We got a final situation here. I have a sore throat. I have a sore throat. So what should you do when you have a sore throat? Let's see. If you have a sore throat, you must, mira, aquí lo ponen como obligación, must, blah, 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 and you shouldn't, blah, blah, blah. So Hola, profe, buenas noches. No he podido ver cómo entrar para hacer las actividades. Listo, Shirendrina, ahorita vamos a mostrar. So that is basically all what you are going to do in this activity. That's what you should do in this evidence, right? So do you have any questions? Questions?
¿Son
No.
3 recomendaciones, profe?
¿Cómo?
¿Son 3 recomendaciones por cada una?
Yes. Son en sí 6, porque son 3 recomendaciones positivas y 3 recomendaciones negativas que esa persona no debería hacer y lo que debería hacer.
Ok, gracias.
You're pretty welcome. Listo, ¿está viendo mi pantalla?
Yes, teacher.
All right. So in the final evidence, which is taking care of the planet, this is a good evidence. I like it. I like it because it helps us to, we motivate us to take care about our planet. Let's download the document. Here you have. So in this evidence, you will have to record in audio file suggesting solution for the rubbish problem. So try to use should, must, and the semi-modal have to in the answer. Please try to use have to, should, must in order to give or to provide an excellent recommendation. Here you have an example. You can come up with your own script, or you can write down your the information that you're going to record, because that's an extra help. So rubbish is a big problem in our society. I suggest that people should recycle materials. We should recycle paper, plastic bottles, batteries, and other materials that are reusable. We have to take care of our planet. We have to save water, electricity, and other natural resources. We must love our nation and take care of it. So this is just like a very small script that the person wrote in order to record his or her audio file. Remember, you can do the same. You can write down the information that you are going to use, or that can help you to record properly your audio file. ¿Listo? You can do the same. So that is basically all about this activity. So recuerden que es una actividad muy sencilla y que solamente deben grabar un audio en la cual ustedes solucionan una problemática planteada, ¿sí? O que nos ayude a cuidar el planeta. Entonces, en ese orden de idea, ustedes pueden tomar ese ejemplo como modelo para que puedan escribir su propio script o, ¿sí? O el texto que les va a ayudar a grabar correctamente el audio. Entonces, eso es lo que ustedes van a hacer básicamente en esa actividad. ¿Preguntas?
Profe,
Yes.
buenas noches. Qué pena responderle en español, pero es que no sé cómo decirlo. En mi caso, tenía esa actividad mal hecha, entonces yo la corregí. A ver si usted la puede revisar para que me cambie esa nota tan terrible.
Ah, excelente, muy bien. No hay ningún problema. Y eso es una recomendación para todos, por favor. Procuren revisar. Excelente lo que ha hecho la compañera, y es que deben revisar las retroalimentaciones. Deben hacerlo porque en ocasiones, bueno, ya me he encontrado con varios casos de aprendices que han enviado actividades equivocadas, han enviado documentos equivocados, han enviado los documentos incompletos, han enviado los documentos sin desarrollar. ¿Sí? Entonces, háganlo, revisen y reenvíen su trabajo si es el caso, que yo no tengo ningún inconveniente en calificarlo. De hecho, que cada vez que yo estoy calificando y alguien reenvió una evidencia, a mí me aparece en amarillo. ¿Sí? Esa es una alerta de que alguien envió un trabajo nuevamente. Profe, ¿cuál es la aplicación para grabar el audio? Muy bien. Aquí nosotros podemos emplear esa aplicación que se llama Vocaro. Vocaro es una gran herramienta. Yo les comparto el enlace por aquí por el chat. Bócaro, ahí está. Allí ustedes pueden, por ejemplo, grabar. Miren, yo hablo. ¿Ahí están viendo la pantalla?
Yes.
Sí, profe.
Bueno, yo puedo grabar, guardo aquí, paro, mejor dicho, guardo y comparto, copio el enlace, lo pego en una pestaña nueva y miren, y aquí escuchamos. Aquí ya estoy escuchando lo que estaba grabando. Entonces, es una herramienta muy, muy fácil de usar y créanme que les va a ayudar muchísimo. Más preguntas. ¿Preguntas? Bueno, voy a mostrarles rápidamente a la compañera Chilindrina, que queda un minuto para que ella sepa por dónde ingresar a las actividades. Compañera, mientras tanto, entonces cuando se cuelgue la llamada, ingresamos por el mismo enlace para que podamos entonces hacer la práctica o la clase como tal. Recuerde que si usted, por ejemplo, quiere ver todas las evidencias, usted lo puede hacer aquí, donde dice evidencias. Allí usted va a encontrar las 13 evidencias. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Aquí hay 11. La del blog, la del foro y la del blog. Serían 13. Entonces, aquí si usted quiere, por ejemplo, solamente dar clic, le abre el enlace. Miren. Solamente, mire, por ejemplo, a mí me aparece acá que esta evidencia no contiene archivo, pero a usted le va a aparecer totalmente diferente. Solamente